The noble crane. That's Florida wildlife for you. A lot of cranes. Did I crouch down just to do a video by the cranes, even though it has nothing to do with this video? 150% yes. Today, I want to talk about fear in entrepreneurship because it took me 8 months to get my first client when I first decided to become an entrepreneur. And 7.5 months of that time was spent thinking about if I should approach somebody or like how I should do it, fear of failure, all of this BS that was going on in my head. And then after all that time had passed, I went out there and I approached somebody. I walked into a business, pitched them on the service that I had to offer, and they paid for it right there. So I spent all this time thinking when I really should have just been doing. That's as simple as it could be. And so what I want you to do is do the exact same thing. I want you to stop thinking and start doing. When I launched Start Your SaaS, which was the thing that we were using to raise money for our last SaaS startup. I'll talk about the startup in a second, what we launched, etc. But that came from me having an idea that was just like, hey, I want to start this thing. And then instead of doing my usual, oh, I need to think about it. Oh, I need to do all this, blah, 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 blah. I just wrote a tweet, posted it up, and we started making sales. And then I was able to use the momentum of those sales to keep pushing forward. And that's all you need to do. Once money's coming in, it's so easy. Once you can wake up and, oh, trials are coming in. People are buying my thing. This is so fun. There's a bunch of cars driving by. That's why it's loud sometimes here. I'm outside the house. I just decided to take a walk. There's so much I can't tell you right now, but soon I'll be able to tell you everything. So by removing the fear, you can shorten that 9-month process to a 1-day process. And so you got to think about how you can make that first dollar as quickly as possible. Start Your SaaS, which you will find out soon, was pre-sales for the software company that we're going to start. So I count the $20,000 or whatever we made as the pre-sales, as the funding for that startup. We were able to use that to build the minimum viable product, and we're going to be able to use that to push the product forward and do a lot of the cool stuff I want to do on the marketing side of things. The channel content is going to change a little bit, as you'll see in the future, but that came from just pushing forward. And so you need to think about, with your ideas, how you can sell your first dollar of it right away. I know we all have this amazing vision for our product. We wouldn't want to be an entrepreneur if we didn't have this beautiful vision of what everything should be one day. We want to create this game-changing software, or we want to create this amazing agency. And you can spend 6 months building a software product or a year building a software product. Should you do that? I don't think so. When we launched Taplio, that was built in a couple months or less, and then we just launched it. And it was totally good. It skyrocketed. We had over 50,000 MRR. Now it's pushing over $1 million a year, and we got acquired, which I really love. But that came from just launching. So think about, with your business idea, throw out every excuse that you have, and just think about, how can I get my first dollar for this thing? If it's a software project, maybe there's a course version that you can sell on Twitter. If it is a service, maybe there is a smaller version of the service that you could pitch today to somebody you know. Anything you can to get that first dollar, boil it down, and then make it happen. Let me know down in the comments, what is your business idea? What are you working on right now? And if you haven't made your first dollar yet, how can you make your first dollar today? Let me know in the comments down below. Then go do that and report back. That way we can all start growing our businesses together. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to smash that like button for more content like this, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.